Hi, it's Brendan Murphy here. Just recording about getting a great morning routine established. And what I find with personal coaching is people want to talk and strategize and get all the tools and the insights, but as for actually putting into action and taking steps to power into where personal coaching can change their lives, the morning routine is a key starting point and a massive indicator of a person's commitment and willingness to make changes and bring it into their lives. And it starts at such a revealing and vulnerable time, which is first thing in the morning, getting out of bed. Right, people are going, I'll do that later, or I'll schedule that for my special time when I'm totally relaxed and totally free, when actually the personal coaching starts at that first second your eyes blink open when the alarm's going off, and you have to follow through with your commitment and get out of bed. Ideally, I'm talking 5 a.m, and that's where we can start our growth plan. So for me, it's a real indicator of commitment, as much as paying money for coaching is a commitment of how willing you are to change, as is there's a motorbike, as is your willingness to get out of bed at 5 a.m. So for me, my key point for getting out of bed at 5 a.m. is to just have a small goal of getting out of bed. It's not about thinking of the future, like thinking, oh God, at 7 o'clock tonight I will have been out of bed for 14 hours. By 9 o'clock that will be 16 hours out of bed. Or that's sort of the anxiety of the future, or going with the depression of your past where, oh my God, I'm so exhausted. Do you know what kind of week I've had? Or one of my children is sick, or a grandparent is doing something, or any of those sort of excuses. Getting out of bed at 5 a.m. is raw and complete and really accountable to actually be out of bed at 5 a.m. I like the idea as a coach of having a client text at, say, we'll go for 5:10, just to confirm they're sort of up and doing it. If they want an accountability partner, it's a great sort of tool. But moving forward, once you're actually out of bed at 5 a.m, it's the perfect time to act on your self-development and personal growth goals, which at 5 a.m. are in that silence when you just have you and your mind, but you're actually moving and you have no obligations yet. It's a real vacuum of time where you literally have a good hour or maybe an hour and a half to do stuff, to take action. So what do? Well, my personal bent is to start with writing some affirmations, start with reflecting over your goals, okay? As you sort of emerge from bed, you go straight over and just handwriting your affirmations and your goals, which I'll go into in another video. Then that takes about 15 minutes. Then I move on, I have a cup of tea, and then I, all the while listening to sort of music, which I'll provide sort of some links towards. There's amazing resources online to get some great inspirational music, or just binaural beats that can get you in a meditative state. Now, if you don't have access to a good yoga class or a yoga school, the next stage is getting physical. And the idea of doing your exercise first thing in the morning compared to doing it in the afternoon, this is the reason why. When you exercise first thing in the morning, you're like putting an investment in your own self-care straight away, okay? So it's like a little reward. It's a little deposit in your personal joy bank, okay? Because you'll get the endorphin rush, you get the feel good, your body will feel tight and fit, you'll feel lean, you'll feel good about yourself, you'll come and have a shower and hit the day, and you'll be sort of in the lunchroom going, oh, I've already done 10k run, or I've already done my yoga class, or I've already done 25 laps, okay? And that's so good for your confidence and your self-image and your self-belief, and it gives you an air of competence and commitment and fulfillment and satisfaction and all those amazingly powerful big words, okay? Then you carry that with you all day. People can see it, how you walk and how you talk and how you present yourself, that you've trained already, okay? That is the power. That's what we're seeking. That's why it's so crucial to do it in the morning. But to do it in the afternoon at 5 o'clock, you go, yeah, I'm going to the gym this arvo. It's hanging over you. It's like an obligation or a debt that you have to repay yourself. Okay? All right, point 2 with exercising early and giving yourself self-care straight away. This is the point. When you exercise first thing in the morning, doing self-care, you're giving to yourself self-love and self-care, okay? And you've got that out of the way for the day. So you're not going around resentful or bitter going, when do I get a bit of time for me? Or when can I have something for me? Because you've already given something for you, to you. You've gifted yourself that hour of exercise and endorphins and feel good and health and energy. And from that, you're able to give, you start to be generous and give back. Okay, it's amazing turnaround. Once you give to yourself, you're able to share and give out. There's a lot written about that. Once you've given yourself self-care and self-love, it can be simply compared to if you work in a restaurant or something, you feed yourself and then you go into service and feed everyone else. So then you're not hungry and you're not scrimping and saving, or you're not over generous, but once you've fed yourself, you're more able to give. Okay, what I'm calling it, I'm sort of shifting away from morning routine and calling it morning motion, okay? Because it's based on motion. As we get up and get moving from 5 till 7:30 a.m, they're our secret 2 hours, which, you do the math, it can be 14 hours a week. It's another whole day a week. So even if it's not 7 days a week, even if it's 4 days out of 7 you're doing that can be 9 hours extra time you've got, and it's all for you, to yourself. That's an amazing privilege and a gift of joy to yourself. That's why mornings are so powerful. I've got so much more to talk about morning motion. My name's Bren at brenmurphy.net.au. You have to hear it. Come over to my website, download the ebook on lifecoach.net.au/mastermind. Thanks a lot.